If life was a choice, would you live it? It's hard to answer when things are going great for that minute. But when time has broken you, you're ready to quit. A life that you knew that wasn't going to be perfect. Well, we all have ups and downs, but sometimes we set traps on our own grounds and put a mute on a succeeding sound. You see, we always look forward to having a great day. Sometimes it requires us to take a little time to pray, even when we don't have faith. Take a time to look around and realize that your life ain't free. Freedom, someone else is fighting for you anyway. Life, the world, and you. It's something it takes to make your dream come true. And it's only a matter of time that you can stand bold. Remember, live moments have stories that will never be told, but only your life you can unfold. You see, there are people living in this reality with a vision, isolated in this world like a person in prison. You see, we are confused by the things that society puts in our head. It's like in the head we have been misled. I guess the scripts that we read have been misread, so the dreams that we dream are now dead. We let ourselves get beat down. But what does a king and a queen do? They continue to try because they have the crown, and that's what you need to do. Don't believe on what is false, but on what is true. You see, you have to be the change to make a change in life. You have to put yourself out on the stage so what shines on your face is the spotlight. Yes, it may sound confusing in so many ways, but that's what life wants for you to run at a space, and that is when you say, my choice has been made. I am created to stay and not fade, to leave my mark in this world engraved, because now I am free and not enslaved.
All right, up next is Megan with Dreamscape.
Humans tread through life with a puckered scowl placed so pungently upon their faces, and noses upturned, as if to inhale the atmosphere in its entirety, questioning and judging all the oddities and displeasures they scorn so crudely, while a lackadaisical yawn escapes from their caffeine-flavored breath, smelling strongly of ignorance. Wondering what flavor of dipping sauce seems befitting for their hot wings, or which new TV show premieres record is enthralling for our short attention spans, which are almost always clouded with daydreams. But what is a dream, whatever form it may take, when sweetly slinking into your deepest slumber? Not speaking of the simplistic noun used in lovesick romance novels, teen Vogue magazine descriptions, and fantasy films, where there is always a happy ending. The scientific definition of a dream can be described as a succession of images, ideas, emotions, and sensations that occur involuntarily within the various stages of sleep. In fact, upon consciousness slipping from our grasp, we drift blissfully into the dreamscape, and like the rare, lucid visions that surround us as they plunge through the rabbit hole, oblivion rolls over the discordant land of wonder. While outside, the body trembles, breathing erratic and swift, yet paralyzed muscles prohibit realization as REM sleep slowly creeps up, coming to play. How come the waiter who served your meal umpteen weeks back at that restaurant whose name slipped through the braids of recollection, or your school textbook you never cease to forget, always seem to manifest in your dreams? Cold sweats engulf you upon waking from a nightmare, as fear refuses to release the device grip upon your brain and your memory of some of the most oddball yet fascinating hallucinations escape your train of thought while eating breakfast instead of riding on the back of the caboose. Humanity is so enraptured by the smallest ticks or idiosyncrasies and far too busy to look around and get a glimpse of the intellectual dome it has placed upon itself. So instead of pondering the minute, insignificant, passing notions, delve further into ethics and purpose and truly speculate about the world that we live in and the world we create when the lights are out, because if we keep fighting over trivial quirks and continue on with our acrimonious way of living, neglecting the path of cognitive evolution, we are just fooling ourselves. We are just straying away and so blurring the line of reality. And we may never know if all this is really just a dream. A dream that we hopelessly go further and further into.